it is Abimore1 and I am here with another video. It's Labor Day. I've been quite productive already, and so now I want to relax a little bit before I do my final preparation for work tomorrow. Those brows are really dark, aren't they? Yes, they are. Don't be too distracted by them. I did get my touch up yesterday, and so they're going to be like that for a couple days. But hey, what can I do? Nothing except wait. Anyhow, so let's chat for a minute. I'm going to title this video Gratitude, Not Servitude. I was watching one of those court shows, and an interesting case came up. It was about two sisters. The older sister was ill and needed a kidney. The younger sister thought, oh, that's a no-brainer. I'm giving you my kidney, one of my kidneys. And so that's exactly what she did. Now, they did joke about it and say, the younger one did, she did jokingly say, you're gonna have to babysit for free. And the older sister said, oh, of course. I mean, I would do that anyway. I think the younger one has 3 children. I love my nieces and nephew or whatever the case may be. So she said, that's fine. And she stayed true to that. She babysat for free and continues to do that. But anyway, this situation came up where they were going on a cruise together, their family was, and the younger sister said that she did not have the funds. And the older sister said, okay, I'll go ahead and pay it for you and then you pay me back. Is that okay? The younger sister said, yes, thank you so much. That's what they did. Well, fast forward, it's time for the younger sister to pay the money back. She hasn't paid it. The older sister needs her money. And instead, the younger one keeps throwing in her face, are you serious? I gave you a kidney. Which, they both admit that the younger one always does it on other occasions as well. But the particular matter for which they were in court is, of course, this issue with the money not being paid back for the cruise. How about the younger sister admittedly says this, I never pay you back. Why do you expect that I'm going to pay you back now? You know I never pay you back. I always say I'm going to pay you back, but I never do. And that is the thing. The older sister has gotten just tired of that and tired of being told, oh, I gave you my kidney. Are you really going to, be upset with me for a couple $100 or whatever the case may be? Now, what interested me too is the comment section, because it was split. There were many people saying, come on, she gave you a kidney. If somebody gave me a kidney, I would never charge him for anything. But is it not the principle of the thing? If you say that you are borrowing something from somebody, although now here's the thing too, let me just put this in there. The older sister put up with it for way too long. So it had become a thing. It had become a norm, which was her mistake, Anyway, so yeah, the comments were split because there are people saying, somebody gave you her kidney. There's nothing that tops that. And then others like me, because this is my position, if you say you're borrowing some money, the person is expecting you to pay them back. You didn't ask them to give you some money. You said, I'm borrowing it. And so that made me think about, because a lot of these kinds of things happen, maybe not to that degree, maybe not in such a situation, but in other relationships, all kinds of relationships where people tend to do things and then they believe that, okay, I did this thing for you and no, you owe me your life. That is not right. Come on now. For example, say I'm looking for a job, right? And somebody puts in a good word for me or tells me about this place that is hiring. You want to tell me that I now owe that person my blood? I went and did that interview on my own merit, my own qualifications, my own whatever I needed for that job, and those people found favor with me and gave me that job. And now I must do that job. I must earn that salary that I'm making. How am I going to now owe you forever because you helped to open that door for me? And I wanted to make this video because that case with the sisters reminded me of these things that I see all the time, where people believe that gratitude is equivalent to, oh, it should look that way, where I can never tell you no. And that is why sometimes people say, I don't want anybody doing anything for me, because if they think that I'm going to owe them forever, then it's best that they not do anything for me. But I think that was so unreasonable, of that young lady. And the judge told her that. The judge told her, the older sister, you should have stopped it a long time ago. And he told the younger one, how dare you say I never pay her? She knows I'm only saying that. That is not right. And so, what is our motive? When we're doing things for people, what is our motive? Do we do it just out of the goodness of our heart, out of our love for them, out of maybe it's the right thing to do, whatever the case is? Or are we doing it because we know that, okay, maybe I'll need a favor later on, and I'm going to need them to feel like, okay, they are indebted to me? That is the wrong reason to do something, for people. And so, one more time, gratitude is a must, not servitude. Have a wonderful day.